So in my last video, I mentioned that, one of the best things that had happened to me was a relapse. And I know a lot of people might think that that's somewhat wrong or odd, but in my case, it wasn't, because I realized that even still during that period, I was still trying to fit in. I didn't feel that I fit in with the recovery community. So with that being said, I ended up going to hang back out with old friends. And I hung out with them because I still was not comfortable with myself. And I don't even really think that I knew myself at that time. And so during my relapse, I realized that I was in the same situation that I was in recovery, except I totally screwed up everything. And I knew that I would have to start over again. So what helped me was having the foundation, having the tools that I needed. And I had this conversation with my daughter this morning on the way to school. In life, everyone's not always going to know what the right thing is to do, or what the best thing is to do, or what the outcome is. But I can tell you a whole lot about what not to do. So as I've learned what not to do, it's helped push me in the right direction. What to do in life, and what changes I need to make, what amends I need to make, what people I need to stay away from, what areas I need to stay away from, what things that I think in my head that I may need to talk to someone about, I may need to write it out, I may need to figure something else out. But I know not to have certain things in my head, I know not to go places, I know not to talk to certain people. And so by me having that foundation of knowing what not to do and what's going to happen, that allows me to grow in the opposite direction. I heard somebody say that there's 3 types of people in this world. There's people from around the way, there's people that are in the way, and there's people that make. I decided I wanted to be one of the people that makes the way. Because for some of us, it's difficult to walk into a room, it's difficult to ask for help. And sometimes you might not be around the places or the people to do that. So I feel that it's my responsibility to make myself open, to make myself available for those people. And I do that every day. I rock my recovery very loud. When I see someone struggling, I look and I see, hey, that used to be me. And I go up to them, hey, you okay? You want a bottle of water or something? You need to talk about anything? You got to ride home? Things like that, because that is what I needed. And a lot of times I didn't get that. So the best thing that I can do is make sure that I treat others how I always wanted to be treated. If I was going to suggest one thing for someone to do when they see someone struggling, just ask them, hey, are you okay? And make yourself available for a conversation. If you make yourself available for a conversation, that's how things get started. America was built on a conversation. We do not want to be under the British anymore. So they talked about it. Look at us now. Imagine if we did that with people who were struggling. And we all had a conversation about it. And we all stood up and we did something about it. Make sure that we're all making progress as a community. We all need each other, and we all just have to make progress. We have to start breaking down barriers and stereotypes, no matter what it is. And we all have to start working together towards a common goal.